Hello, I'm going to show you how you can make another little tool to help you in case you're stuck inside a room with a broken door handle. Now, I've shown the Sparrows Hall Pass before, and also how to use makeshift items like paper clips to be able to retract the bolt. These are really nice tools, and so you insert it between the door and the frame, and when you pull back, it's able to push the bolt back so that you can pull the door open. But sometimes some doors will have a problem with that because the latch may not be nicely angled. So when you put this in, you're hitting a dead piece of metal and it won't retract. And because of the height of the tool, you can't twist it because there's only a very thin gap between the door and the frame. So we need something else. This is called a traveler's hook. I think it's some sort of vehicle repair tool. It had a very sharp tip on it that I've blunted, like the pre-sold ones for lockpicking and bypassing. And what you do with this is you insert it between the door and the frame, and it doesn't take up any extra room, but you can twist it to manually retract the latch so that you can then pull the door open. So what you can do is you can make a portable one that you can put in your wallet from some very thin steel. Now, what I used are these. They're basically small skewers for cooking. So I'll just leave that there so you can see it. So if we have a look, let's make one of these. So this is the raw item. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put a bend in this, and this part that sticks out is about 3/4 of an inch. So we'll need to put a bend in it and also blunt the end so that it is no longer sharp. We have a handle on the side, on the end here, so that we can twist. If you want, you can put it on a lanyard by kind of folding it in on itself to make it more of an O-ring shape, or just leave it the way it is. So if we have a look here, we want it about 3/4 of an inch. It doesn't have to be exactly precise. So if I make a bend approximately there, okay, so I'm going to bend it so that this is vertical, pointing towards you, and I'm going to make the bend so it's going in the same direction. So again, this doesn't have to be exactly precise. So if I put a little bend there, now we have the makings of the tool. So now all that's necessary is to get rid of the point. You could use a file and file it down. It may take you a few minutes, but that will do the job. Or you can use a rotary tool. If you're going to use a rotary tool, use safety glasses. So this is a diamond cut-off wheel I have on the rotary tool. So let's just blunt this end. Right, that's the end blunted. Now I just need to get rid of the burr and kind of smooth it out a bit. So now we have a smoothed end, which is not going to stab me in the finger when I grab it out of my wallet. And we can insert that between the door and the frame and manually retract the bolt. So there we have it, a miniature traveler's hook This is the one I showed you earlier. This is the one I've just made. You can see how quick that was. Handy tool to have. Stick it in your wallet, in the coin area, or anywhere else, and you have a tool that you can pull out as an alternative to having a hall pass or similar. So you've got a couple of options of how to be able to get yourself out of a room. If you found this video interesting or useful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on whatever the next video happens to be about. Thank you.